Alright people, so we're reacting to a video titled "You Sound Like a White Guy in a Black Man's Body." Now, if you're black and you've ever heard the term "you sound white," it can be one of those things where, you know, when you're younger you don't understand it, and then when you get older you realize how dumb it is. But guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and let's get into it.
As a black person, have you ever been told by another black person that you sound white? So I was just watching this video by this content creator who happens to be a black guy. He was responding to a comment he received where somebody said, "You sound like a white guy in a black man's body." When I heard the comment, I thought it was interesting, but I also thought it was sad at the same time. Because as a black man myself, that's something that I hear far too often in the black community, where you have a black person who is well-spoken, very good communicator, get talked about for being well-spoken. And so I just wanted to make this video. It's going to be a short video, but I want to talk to the younger generation, the younger black man and black woman out there who may be getting talked about because of how good of a communicator they are. I want you guys to embrace being a good communicator. Embrace being able to articulate yourself well and being well-spoken. That's something to be proud of. Don't let anybody make you feel bad for being a good communicator, because good communication skills will open a lot of doors for you. I promise you that. Being a good communicator will take you a long way, and never let anybody make you feel bad about that. Don't try to fit in any type of crowd. Don't worry about if people don't accept you for who you are. Continue to be you. Continue to be a good communicator and well-spoken. That is a blessing. And
now let me just stop him real quick, because it is a short video, so I want to give my opinions quickly, right? I needed to hear this when I was younger, right, guys? I'll tell you this right now. I needed to hear this because I'm telling you, I heard this a lot in school, right? And it's mainly because, right, for me anyway, personally, and I'll be quick with this, right? The primary school I went to was mostly white kids, right? There weren't really many black people. The primary school I went to. So if you're watching this, you know what primary school is. It's between the age of about 4, 5 to about 11, 12, around that period, right? And then high school is from 12 to 16, right? So when I went to high school, I used to hear that all the time, like, why you sound white? Why are you acting like that? You don't act black. And I remember I tried so hard to try, I guess, fit in with what the conventional black thing is, which, you know, the walk, the way you talk, maybe even sagging. I didn't sag, right? I didn't sag, guys, but I nearly did it, right? But, you know, putting your hood up, you know, little stuff like that. Not to say everyone doesn't wear the hood, but you guys know what I mean. Like certain stuff that black people do, or like a certain type stuff that certain black people do, I try to emulate, I try to copy. So yeah, I needed to hear that, because now when I look back at it, I'm just like, it just means you talk well, and it's kind of a compliment in a way if someone says that to you. That if someone says you sound white, it just means you talk well, and it's almost an insult to themselves. They don't realize that. Yeah, but that's my story.
And your parents did a great job raising you. Keep it up. That's my message. And being a black man myself and growing up in the environment that I grew up in, I understand why certain black people feel that way. Part of it is the environment they grew up in, the people they associate themselves with, and also the music they listen to. All of those things are key factors into the way they think when it comes to communication. You got to understand that you are who you hang around. So if all you're around are people who use a lot of profanity all the time, they use a lot of ebonics, they use a lot of street slang, you're going to adopt that same type of mindset. You're going to adopt that same type of communication. Listen, there's a time and a place for everything. And being a good communicator doesn't identify with a specific race. A good communicator is a good communicator. Barack Obama was one of the best communicators I've ever heard speak before. He's not a white guy. So if you're a great communicator, embrace it. Don't feel like you have to fit in any crowd. Stay true to who you are and continue to thrive and push forward. That's all I got for you guys, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Yeah, that was an amazing video. I just want to read some of the comments here, see if there's anyone else that experienced it. when people say this, I take it as a compliment. Yeah, you have to take it as a compliment, guys. It's literally a compliment. Like, if you're black watching this and someone says to you, you sound white, it just means they're saying you talk proper. I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know why it's so hard to connect the dots on, oh, this all races can talk well, but when you're hearing this, because most people hear this at a young age, most black people hear this at really young ages, so it's kind of hard for you to comprehend it. You just don't know. You just think, wow, do I not fit in? At least that's what I thought for a while. I just thought I just don't fit in. I just try to so hard. I guess part of me looks back on it with like, I want to say anger, but like a bit like, why did I try so hard to fit in? But that's what school is. You just try hard to fit in, don't you? So I've heard this my whole life. I'm a Latino, but I was born and raised here in a rural area, so I wasn't around hood culture. I get called white boy or gringo, meaning fake Latino, because I sound white. I refuse to speak or act a certain way just to fill a stereotype that I should speak Spanish and wear soccer jerseys while I dance to, what does that say? Reggaeton? I don't know what it is. Maybe that's some Latino thing, but yeah, you have to, if you don't act a certain stereotype way of whatever culture you are, then you're just weird to people. You're just weird for some reason. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this little reaction video. I know it's short, but I think it's a very important thing for, I guess, other black people that are watching this, because I'm sure so many black people hear this. I heard it a lot growing up. It's probably going to keep happening, but you know, it's an important topic to talk about. But guys, if you like this reaction video, if you want me to react to more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. The video I reacted to will be linked down below as always, and I'm out. Peace.